Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome and welcome back to the Soul Healer channel. I'm Gui. In today's reading, we are going to be looking at the main karmas that are existing in your family and affecting your life in an expansive level. Firstly, we will look at the karmic patterns still existing in your family for at least several generations that the universe wants you to know about. We will deep dive into the root of the karmas, into how those karmas are being manifested in your life and what you are supposed to learn from them. Next, we will check how those karmas are affecting your life, what normally triggers your wounds, and which habits of reacting to such triggers you need to change. Thirdly, we will see which of your main chakras are affected by the karmas and some advices to get these chakras back to balance. I will give you a short distant Reiki healing session specified only for the karmas mentioned in this reading. If you feel resonates, you may watch this healing part again as many times as you like. Last but not least, I will ask for some advice and support messages from the universe for your case. Now, let's begin with the reading. Let's come to the first part of the reading. We will discover what is or are the karmas existing in your families for generations that the universe wants you to know about. We have here first the Master Artisan, explained by the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. We have Intricacies in Industry, explained by the Wheel of Fortune and Death, both in reverse. And we have Will, Wisdom and Mind, explained by Knight of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse, and Seven of Cups in reverse. So let's see with the Master Artisan, explained by the Ten of Swords. Here, I feel that you are born in a family. I can feel that your family has a tradition in studying. Most of members of the family are very highly intelligent and they have quite successful careers as well. However, from outside, people may look at your family and think this is a very successful family. It's very good to live in such a family with it's so good to be born in such a family with successful people, intelligent people, and then you can receive a very good condition. You can have almost everything you need to develop as a person. You can study, you can learn, you can go to a good college or university, and that kind of thing. However, inside your family, you know that there's some problems, hidden problems, that the members of the family seem to always avoid. And since that kind of problem or problems have been avoided for at least several generations, it caused a deep pain inside you, inside the root of the family. And the family seems to always try to cover that problems, and since they avoid to cope with the problem, they seem to build a wall around themselves, and together with avoiding the problem, they also register um, um, they become rigid, and they put some, and they, let's say, they obey some kind of rules that are not really appropriate anymore, and put them in a very rigid situation, um, and they are now lack of flexibility to the real world outside. And um, with the Hierophant, I feel that this is a signal from the universe to say that they are trying to make you recognize the real problem inside the family, but it seems that you still don't want to listen to the universe, and you don't want to recognize the problems within you and within your family. This resistance, of course, can be very unconscious, so you are not aware of that. But actually, it's there, and it's time for you to recognize it and to stand up and cope with it. So let's see the next one, the intricacy and industry, explained by the first is the Wheel of Fortune. So, as I said before, here you can see the fortress. So it's like your family, your whole family have all the members for many generations have tried to build a real fortress for yourself, and stay inside and feel that it's stable enough, and you cannot be defeated with all the with very intelligent members know how to all the members know how to protect yourself, how to maintain the stability inside the family tradition, and always very successful in their career. The family is quite mighty, let's say so, compared to normal people in the society. However, as you see here, because there's the karma inside the family, there's something deep inside the family which is problematic, and that caused the crisis inside the family itself. Next, with the Death card in reverse. So here I can see that you look like you are standing inside the family, inside the environment which is quite dark. It's not so promising. You look outside, there may be some light outside, but it will take you quite some time to approach it, and since you stand here and look outside, you don't know what's really existing outside, what is awaiting you. when you step out of the door. So you kind of feel a bit scared as well, but also tempted to approach the door and to get out of this environment. And and the death card here is also a call from the universe to encourage you to become more vulnerable, to dare to dare to go out, to see the real world, to let the ego, which always exists inside you for a long time, let that ego die and let the new you be born. Okay, and so with this, wisdom and mind explained by the Knight of Cups. Did I say Knight of Swords from the beginning? I don't remember. If so, I'm sorry. So you see, once again, this is the pain inside the members of your family. I think most of the members of your family have the same problem, that they are too, how to say that, they have too much air element inside them, and of course you as well. And because of that, they appear to people as quite cold-hearted people, and 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 you and the members of your family are not used to dealing with emotions, expressing emotions, um, which cause really the imbalance inside the structure of the family. With the will, wisdom, and mind, you can see that you and your family really has a very, very deep tradition, uh, successful as well, I have to say. Um, you have you are full of wisdom and your mind is very strong, but there's an imbalance existed. That's why the imbalance cause you and your family trouble when manifesting things in life. So it's like you may feel successful, but you are not really happy about that. You always feel a hole inside that you may know, or may not know what's the problem, why there's a hole there, why there's some emptiness inside that you cannot explain, but actually is the imbalance between emotions and thoughts. So you think too much, you are too logic, and you don't know how to deal with the emotions inside. You avoid the emotions, you suppress them when they come. Basically, is the problem. And now with the Page of Swords in reverse, so I feel that that deep inside, you want love, you want to have a happy home, a warmth. You want to have the warmth inside the family, and that feeling seems has never existed inside the family. You want to receive the affection from your parents, maybe from your sisters and brothers, from the people inside the family, but it's just the longing, the dream of you deep inside you. Maybe you even don't recognize that, because here the Page of Swords is in reverse. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, you really have dreams inside you that you don't know how to manifest, or you even don't recognize them. All these different dreams are hidden deep inside you and cause all the sufferings that you have. And one reason, because one reason why you cannot manifest many of your dreams is because unconsciously you are resisting them. You are resisting things that are coming for you and encourage you and create opportunities for you to manifest the dreams. You think that things are coming are not safe for you, and you don't dare to purchase them, but actually they are coming so that you can put down your ego, become more vulnerable, and then only after that you can manifest your dreams. So I think that's the information I have regarding the karma inside your family. Now let's come to the second part of the reading. Now let's go to the part 2 of the reading today. You have known a little bit about the karma that is existing in your life, in your family, and now we will discover more details about that karma. Here I have 5 different sets of cards for answering 5 different questions. This is for the question, what is the root or the cause of the karma? This one is, how is the karma manifested in the real life? Here, this set is to answer the question, what are you supposed to learn from the karma patterns? This set is to answer the question, what are the hidden things related to these patterns that you should know about? And the last one is to answer the question, what are the signs telling you that you are healed from that karma? Okay, so we will have a look at each of these set of cards. The first one, what is the root or the cause of the karma? So we We have here the first one. The first card is the Architect. With this Architect, I feel that in the past, so generations ago, of course, your family was already, or your ancestors were already quite famous and successful in Korea. They have done quite many big things, contributed many things to the society, to the development of the communities. They were wealthy and famous, well known in the area. So with this past lives card, is just to confirm about the pattern of uh, the development pattern of your family. How is the common trend? So it's always kind of successful family through generations. With this chocolate, it means that your family were quite healthy for for many different generations. However, there were some kind of hardship or crisis inside the family as well, although this kind of hardship was not really visible to the outsiders. With this adventure card explained by this phoenix and this optical illusion, I feel that your ancestor somehow recognized the problems and they wanted to transform that karma. However, through the times, they seem to be still stuck in the confusion. They didn't really know how to transform themselves and how to how to live happily in the family, how to achieve the real abundance, not just abundant in terms of belongings and popularity, but really in terms of the feeling of happiness and satisfaction inside themselves as well. And have the next one is karmic trench. So you see clearly here that through generations your family uh, has dig really a karmic trench for themselves, and they until now uh, they have they have not been successful in really changing it, transforming it, or healing it. This karmic trench is explained by this. This is moment to moment, which is Two of Pentacles, and we have this. So with this, I felt that from the beginning. So really, from the beginning of the of how to say. So when before the family received the popularity and the wealth they had, they used to be happy. They used to have a happy life. But then through times they worked so much and they somehow ignored the emotion emotional needs inside themselves, and they became exhausted. They received the recognition from the community, from the society. However, they seem to be closed inside their castle, and they are not open, and they were not open anymore to the outside world. Here, so another card, Nine of Wands. So they really work until they were exhausted. And with these cards, it seems like when they thought that they have achieved something in life, they have achieved a position in the society, they have achieved the appreciation from the society, the respect from the society, then it's also the time when the relationship in the family were broken because they ignored the emotional side of the family relationships for too long, and now they could not, or maybe, and and they thought that the wealth and the popularity of the family was enough for the happiness inside the family, but they didn't recognize that the emotional side was very crucial as well. So with the next set of cards, this is to answer the question, how is this karma manifested in your life right now? So we have here a chess game explained by existence and understanding. And for existence, we have this strategy, this chess once again, this no, and this just ignore this within a few days. Here, I feel that just the image is enough to to explain the situation. So here I feel that in the everyday life, you tend to always think very carefully to deal with everything in your life. You put so much thoughts in what you want to achieve. However, there seem to be always a kind of a block somewhere that that you you feel that it's there, but somehow you cannot touch it, you cannot understand it, why it's there. And in fact, that kind of block is a spiritual lesson for you, so that you can, to make you stop for a while and think twice. So where does this block come from, and what kind of lesson you have to learn from it? With this understanding explained by this, again, this only this picture makes only this picture just use only the picture to explain the situation. So here it means that I feel that somehow, so although you seem to be quite successful in your career, but you still feel that you are somehow in a kind of prison, and of course this is just a kind of illusion for you, because as you can see here, the bird can really fly out into the sky if it's brave enough, you know. But it seems to be confused and afraid of the unknown world outside the the castle is staying in. And with this card, I'm attracted to the purple color, which is a kind of spiritual color, spiritual lesson as well, that you need to learn here to balance your life, to to be brave enough to discover the outside world, to discover the world that you have not known before. And next we have the Muse harmony. So it's a kind of still a kind of I think the encouragement from the universe. They want you to be brave, to discover, and to discover ways to find back the harmony inside you, to listen more to your intuition, and to take care of other people, especially your family and people who are close to you, and to live in a more cheerful way. Now we come to the next question. So, what are you supposed to learn from the karma? Here I have 3 oracle cards. Let's explore each of them. The first one, what are you supposed to learn? No, I should start from, I think this one. I should start from this one first. So, in crescent moon, here you can see the man is working on his statue, and outside the window there's a moon, but this card is in reverse, explained by the creator. Knowledge. So here I have the feeling, that this man is very focused on his work, that he doesn't notice the beauty of the outside sky at night, with the lights, with the moon, and the universe wants to, through this karma, the universe wants to to teach you the lesson of learning to look outside, learning to enjoy things outside while still focusing on your work. Basically, it's the lesson of balancing your life and let the universe help you on your way as the universe co-create with you, help you create the things that you want to manifest in life. You don't need to do it alone by yourself. So the next one, we have the Oracle of Delphi. So it's like I have the feeling that you and of course your family members as well are very intelligent and are worthy of receiving the knowledge from the above. However, you seem to think too much about it and to be about it, obsessed about working so hard so that you are worthy of receiving things, good things from the universe. And now is the time for you to recognize the truth inside that you don't need to work so hard and to focus only on work like that. You always have the guidance from the universe and the help, the support from the universe in things that you want to manifest. You should not stay always inside of your castle, of your fortress, but you should be flexible to adapt to anything that may happen suddenly, that may happen unexpectedly outside, and should dare to go out of your castle to look for different essence of life that you have not known before, and should be bold to discover the things that you haven't known. The next one lesson that you need to learn, the King of Keys. So you need to learn to manifest things in life in a more mature way, in a more balanced way, where not only knowledge is needed, but the passion as well. The emotion should be also put into what you want to manifest. The passion here is very important because when you have passion, then the things that you really want to manifest will come to you in an easier way without having to work so much. Now the next question is, what are the hidden things relating to the karmic pattern that you should know about hidden things. The hidden things. So I have the first one here. Winged messengers explained by patience. With these winged messengers, I feel that there's the hidden thing, one of the hidden things that you don't know about is that there's always a support from high above when you need. The abundance is always inside you. You just need to look deeper, and in order to 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 what is the word? In order to recover the abundance inside you, you need to look really closer into yourself and learn to take care of other people around you. So, hidden things. This is the Queen of Keys. The Queen of Keys is a very intelligent and caring woman, very abundant woman, very wise. However, this card is in reverse and explained by this conditioning. It means that the society or the surrounding environment, because of the surrounding environment and because of the society, you have put on yourself a kind of thick mask, and gradually you forgot your real person, who you are, the real you. And with this lesson, you need to learn how to surrender and to go with the flow, not to always try to resist the force outside of you just because you feel it's not safe to go with it. And here the outside force, here I mean the all kind of emotional events happening, because you tend to avoid them, you tend to hide from them, and you don't really dare to cope with them in a passionate way. So surrender is a very important key word here to deal with this problem. Abundance news. So here another lesson that you need to learn. So it's not another, but it's just, this is just the explain of the cards here. So it confirms that the abundance, the real abundance, is really always inside you. You just need to recover it and start to explore it once again and learn to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture here is that what you need is always inside you. You just don't see it because you have put yourself in a kind of illusion. So it's very important to learn to take out the illusion and to look at things in a clearer way, so that you see the whole picture, the whole karmic pattern that have been existing for generations inside your family. Only when you can see that whole picture, then you will know how to heal from that karmic pattern, and to help other people inside your family heal as well. So the last set of cards is to answer the question, what are the signs telling you that you are healed from that karma? So you will be healed from that karma when you have transformed, when you have undergone a really big transform. You can see the lightning, so you can see the lightning here and here and here as well. It means you really need to experience a huge awakening to transform you from the inside out, so that you can heal from your karma. And once you are healed, you can feel the connection with all other people around you. You can feel the passion, the emotional side of other people, and you also and you can also keep calm um, from the chaos, from the emotional chaos happening around you. You would not respond to this chaos in an angry way. And normally I feel that when you encounter a kind of emotional chaos, you tend to become angry and nervous, and you tend to not being able to control yourself anymore. And once you are healed, you will be able to calm yourself down and not letting your ego um, control you anymore. Next, the sign that you are healed. This one, the King of Forces. Here you see a man with different animals around him inside in the forest, maybe, and explained with the rebel. So here I feel that once you are healed, you may become a kind of a rebel inside the family, because you are totally different from the other members of the family, and you may be even not not respected by them anymore, but it's just inside the family, because they are not looking at the situation like you, and because you are awakened, so you see things clearly, and you want to break the chain that you always had for so many years. and now you live more in harmony with the surrounding environment. You are able to rewrite the history of the family. You would start again a new life of the whole family. Or you can let's say you can write a new book for your family and start a whole new story for the family. A story of the awakening, and you can see beyond all the illusions that your family is now still in. And you will also be able to communicate, to make friends better, and to have really real friends, close friends who are of the same tribe, who respect you and you respect them, and who can share all the things in life, all the ups and downs, and help each other heal from the wounds that each of you have. So the signs that you are healed, the scribe. So here I can feel that when you are healed, you will even be able to learn and to have more knowledge in life and become much more successful than now. And this card, so when you are healed, you will be able to slow down your thinking and to consider things more thoroughly, be able to heal gradually the wounds inside you and to live in a more satisfying life. And you will become more passionate in what you do as well. And not only that, once you are healed, you will become a dependable person, and you will be able to really take care of other people around you as well. Okay, so that's part 2 of the reading. Now let's move on. This is the third part of the reading. Now we will focus on the influence of the karma and your habit of dealing with your karma. Here I have again 4 sets of cards for answering 4 questions in this part. This is to answer the question, how is the karmic pattern affecting your current life? Here is to answer the question, what are the important triggers of the karmic pattern? This is to answer the question, what are your habits in dealing with the triggers? And the last question is, what truth should you know about such habits? Now let's discover each of them. The first one, how is the karmic pattern affecting your current life? We have ether, So with this Ether card, I have the feeling that because of the karmic pattern, you seem to lose the connection with your soul and with the universe. So this Ether card is explained by Page of Wands in reverse, this karmic card, and this King of Cups explained by these two cards. So here I feel that because of the karmic pattern existing in your family, your freedom is quite limited. You feel that you are living in a kind of invisible prison where you cannot do what you want. You always have to do the things that your family expects you to do, and after a long time it's becoming a kind of habit from you, that now you lose the connection with your emotion, and that affects your ability to have a happy small family of your own. Because of course, to have a real happy family, then you need to invest your emotion. But since now it's very difficult for you to express your emotions, so of course it will become very difficult for you to have a happy family of yourself. So the next question: what are the important triggers of this pattern, this karmic pattern? The important trigger of the throat chakra. Throat chakra is all about all kinds of communication, expression, expressing your creativity, manifesting your creativeness as well. And we have the Six of Pentacles. I will do it like this so that you can see it easier. So, throat chakra, this Six of Pentacles, this block, this, and then we have Three of Cups in reverse, Swords, Cat, and then the Nine of Cups, and this network. Okay, so what are the important triggers? So the first trigger here is that when you have some difficulty, you tend to try to do it on your own, and you tend not to accept the support from other people. This is a kind of, I think, accepting support or accepting help from other people is a real challenge for you. Maybe because you think that if you accept the help from other people, then you need to then you have a kind of emotional debt to them, and because you don't know how to deal with your emotions, so it's better for you to avoid that. The second trigger of this karmic pattern, I feel that when you tend to avoid all kinds of gathering of your friends, of the communities around you, you it's not that you don't want to go there, but it's like the real you really wants to go there, but your ego doesn't allow you to do so. Your ego will tell you, well, that kind of event is is just stupid, doesn't bring me any interest. I would not have anything. Uh, I would not have benefits when I go there, and it's just such a waste of time, and that kind of thing is not what I want. So it's what your ego normally tells you. And the third trigger, here I feel that you seem to 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 lie to yourself that you are satisfied on your own. You have everything you need, so you don't need other people. You don't need friends. You don't need all kind of relationships, because with them you may not be able to focus on the work that you want to do, and they may even destroy your abundant life. But in fact, it's just a lie that you create for yourself out of your aloneness. Okay, so that's the second question about the triggers of your karma. And let's see the third one. The third question is, what are your habits in dealing with the above triggers? We have the infinite, explained by the Six of Swords in reverse. So with this, I feel that in response to the triggers that you have, for example, when you have difficult situations, when you're invited to some kind of gathering, and maybe when somebody wants to make friends with you, even, you tend to cut the connection, you tend to avoid them, you tend to refuse, you tend to hide away from all these kind of triggers instead of dealing with them properly. You may feel uncertain about yourself, so you don't really want to hide away. So part of you wants to accept the help part of you wants to attend the gathering, parts of you wants to have some friends, but the other part of you are not sure about that because it feels insecure when it lets other people into his life. And it tends to, your ego tends to forecast a kind of dark, how to say, kind of it. Your ego creates a kind of illusion for itself that once you let other people enter your life, then you just create a kind of mess that you have to deal with later, and it will create just emotional conflicts or emotional chaos that you don't know to deal with after a while. And because of the fear, of that fear, that you tend to always seal yourself off inside your fortress, not letting anyone in. And that really makes you very lonely. So it's the habit of how you react with the triggers of your karmic pattern. And the last one, what truth should you know about such habits that you are having? Communication, co-creation, we have the Empress, and we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So with this Empress here, and then so I feel that the truth that you should know about your habit is that because of your way of reacting to to your karmic patterns, you lose the ability to become really abundant, to become creative, to become happy in life, to co-create with other people, to join other people, and to have the passion of doing something, of creating something. And with this Four of Wands in reverse, so because of your habit, you because of your habit, you don't see the real power of co-creation, of forming alliances with other people and exploring things with other people, of having connections and discovering things with other people, of having a real effective community, and out of which you can create many beautiful things around you, because only you alone will not be able to create such a nice and beautiful environment. You will need friends, you will need partnership to really manifest many big things in life. Okay, so now we have finished this part 3 of the reading, and we will come to the part 4 of the reading, which is healing. Now let's go to the now let's go to the third part of the reading. Here we will see which of your main chakras are affected by the karmas we have mentioned above, and some advices to get these chakras back to balance. For this part of the reading, I will use the book Chakra Reading Cards. I guess you can see it from here. Yeah, good. And I have pulled 5 cards for this part of the reading, and we can see here the chakras, the main chakras that are affected by your karma. The first one is holistic health. This belongs to the first or the root chakra with the red color. The second chakra is the sacral chakra with creativity. The third one is the heart chakra with love. And the last two are angels and masters and divine wisdom. These all belong to the soul star chakra, the chakra which is above the crown chakra, and is the chakra to connect you with your soul or with the higher realms. And now I will read the book for each of these cards. So the first one is number 7. Number 7. Okay, holistic health. So you have drawn this card to let you know that healing is at hand. It is your natural state of being to be healthy in all aspects of your life. Your mind, body, and spirit are constantly working to attain good health. Due to the world we live in, which is filled with stress and toxic chemicals, disharmony is prevalent. The body, however, has an innate intelligence to heal. Your job is to get out of its way and clear your emotional and mental imbalances so the body can heal itself. Disease and sickness can occur on many levels. The body can store old emotions and beliefs, which in time can create imbalances in your outer energy, causing disharmony and disease. Healing is holistic, and when you can work on many layers of being, miracle healing can occur and a state of well-being can take place. Have you been feeling out of balance, sluggish, and generally unwell? It's time to tune in and become aware of any disharmony in your field. Do what's required for holistic healing to occur. It's time to expand your awareness and look behind the issue at what emotion or outdated belief system could be causing an imbalance. You are the most powerful person in your life to create profound healing. It's time to look at yourself holistically and let go of anything that is not serving your highest purpose at this time. Do what is required to nurture this process, whether it is to go and see a healer, massage therapist, start a daily practice like yoga, meditation, or some form of exercise. You may also be guided to change what you eat or change something in your environment. Whatever your mind, body, and spirit is calling you to do, it is a perfect time to take action and invite holistic healing into your life. So it's the first card. The next card is number 10, creativity. You have called upon this energy because this is a powerful and important time of creativity in your life. You are forever connected to the life force of the cosmos. The universe is pure creative energy and is here for you at this time. When we can embrace this creative power and channel it into our lives, amazing things happen and the manifestation of our dreams becomes a reality. Have you been feeling a little flat or late with no energy to create what you love? Are you feeling like you are lacking the joy the universe has to offer? Now is the time for you to allow creative energy to light your fire. If you have been pondering over whether to start a creative project, such as writing, dancing, learning to play a musical instrument, or taking that painting class, now is the perfect time to invite this creative flow into your existence. A bounty of creative energy is at your fingertips. What do you love to create? What makes your heart sing? What have you dreamed of always doing? Now is the time to dance in the creative flow of your soul and universe. Whatever your heart is calling you to do, make sure to get those creative juices flowing as it will bring joy and healing to your world. So it's the number 10, and now we go to the number 18, love. So we have you have called upon this card as a reminder that love is all you need. Your true essence and every single cell in your being vibrates to the powerful essence of love. You may be going through a challenging time at present, such as a relationship breakup, a challenging family situation, friendship breakdown, or some personal challenges. Pulling this card is a reminder that love is the key to your current situation. It's time to bring the focus back to love and to what is important and true for you. Love is the biggest healer of all and has the power to create miracles in your life. It is very easy to sway from the essence of love, especially in our crazy, fast paced lives. But you can never venture too far from this powerful essence because you are love. It resonates in every cell of your being. It's time to open and allow this energy to flow into your world and into those challenges that you are experiencing. Do what is required to become open to this love. Do you need some time for you, a holiday, a change of job, a deep, honest conversation with someone? Whatever it is, give yourself that time and space with love. No matter what someone has or hasn't done, including yourself, we are all deserving of love in all its forms. If you feel that you sometimes have a tendency to close off from love, this card is an indication that it's time to open that beautiful heart of yours and allow yourself to receive. You are truly deserving of deep love, and now is the time for you to dance with this essence and believe you are worthy of it. Remember also that the most important form of love is self-love. Ask yourself, what part of me have I not been loving? And take some time to give this aspect of you some good old nurturing. Love is the medicine for the soul and of life. This card can also reflect that you have been opening more to love and that it's time to meet that special person to share a loving connection with, possibly a soulmate or twin flame. Okay, and now we go to number 33, Angels and Master. You have called this powerful card into your awareness to remind you that the angels and ascended masters are with you at this time. We all have loving beings from the spirit world guiding and offering wisdom and healing as we take our life journey. At different times, angels come in to assist and offer specific messages and guidance. You may have been experiencing difficulties and challenges of late, and the angels want you to know that you are not alone and that they are doing everything in their power to assist you from the spirit world. You are also being guided at this time by the Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters are souls that resonate on a higher vibrational plane of existence and hold within them the divine power, love, and wisdom of the universe. They have individual jobs to fulfill in the universe and have unique energies and gifts to share and offer. You are encouraged to take a little time out from your everyday world and go within to connect to these beautiful loving guides that have an abundance of love and wisdom to share with you. Know that they have your back and you have nothing to worry about. You are blessed and protected always. Your prayers have been answered and you are not alone. Take a moment to hand over any stress or concerns to the angels and masters for transmutation and fill your heart and mind with the love and healing that is offered in return. Now we go to the last card, number 36, Divine Wisdom. You have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at all times. As you may know, you are deeply connected to and an expression of the divine light of the universe. This divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. This light is all-knowing, wise, and all-loving, intelligent light. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips, that you are made up of this wisdom, and that it runs through your blood. You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside yourself, it's now time to look inward. It's time to tune in, connect to, and become aware of the divine wisdom that lies within. Trust the calling to deepen and awaken this aspect of yourself as you start to also trust the wisdom that comes to you. Take a moment in a quiet place, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside your heart, offering you the answers and singing the song of the divine wisdom. The answers lie within the chambers of your own heart. Sometimes it can be challenging bypassing those crazy thoughts in your head in order to get to your heart. However, once you get that feeling in your body that everything is just right and you will know you are there, then it is a matter of trusting the process and as it grows stronger, to use it just like a muscle. It's your time to flex your heart and listen to the divine wisdom it has to offer. It pulsates through every cell of your being, ready and waiting for you to awaken to its calling. Okay, so now you have known about the main chakras that are affected by your family karma, and now I will offer you a short distant Reiki session just specified for this kind of karma. Now let's go to the Reiki healing part, and I will start the session now. Universe, please have the viewers of this video heal their family karma that we have talked about. You can close your eyes or look at the candle, no problems. Everything will work fine. I can feel the nervousness in your energy, but the light of the candle today is really calm and it's trying to calm you down. Please have a deep breath in and out, in, out. One more time, in, out. Now the light looks like an arrow, like your desire you want to achieve something, to want to aim at something. The universe said, if that desire really comes from your heart, then follow it. Be brave and follow it. Now I will stop the session here, but remember that Reiki is a very intelligent energy, and even though I will stop now, that Reiki energy will still run through your body for at least 15 minutes to look for the position that needs to be healed. Now let's go to the last part of the reading. Now I will ask for some advice and support messages from the universe for you today. Here I have 3 sets of cards, and we will open each of them. So the first one is Here and Now, number 32, which comes to number 5, which means change. You are in the middle of the past and the future. So it's really only up to you which way you want to go. Back to the past where you have experienced so much pain, or go to the future and change your life for the better. This card is explained by first the 9 of Wands. So it means, it may seem to you that you are surrounded by a very poor land. You don't see any potential around you, but that's only what you see. It doesn't mean that if you continue to step forward, things will not change. So please dare to explore more and to walk to the future. The next card is this 7 of Pentacles in reversed. It may also seem to you that you have tried many ways to change your life, but everything is in vain. You may feel disappointed right now, but you need to trust, because you are a very intelligent person. You have wise inside you, and as long as you trust in your inner wisdom, you will be able to connect with the support from the above for you, and you will figure out how to really make advancement to the future. Now the second set of cards. This is the card Imagine. When I look at these cards, I feel really calm, and it's like what you really want to achieve now. A feeling of calmness and harmony inside. Here we have the card, the Lovers. Explain this Imagine, and with this card I feel that it's your choice if you want to choose harmony or not, if you want to choose a calm life or not. It only depends on you. If you choose it and do the guides and do the inner guides, follow your inner guides, then you will achieve it. You just need to choose and believe. And this card is explained by this is going within, so please try to spend some time alone and really go within yourself to discover the depth of your emotion, the depth of your soul, and try to break free from all the chaos happening outside of your inner world. You can try different ways that you think that are possible to help you break free from the chaos. You may fail at some point, but then out of these failures you will get some wisdom, and then you will figure out better way to move forward. So just imagine the time when you really achieve what you want, and from there you can trace back. So what do I need to do to achieve this? Okay, so let's go to the third part. This is clean it up. So this is about the need. The universe is calling you to clean up your inner world, your inner chaos. You are strong enough to do that. You don't need to seek for the outside support. What you need is just to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and believe in your ability to heal yourself. Your potential is unlimited. Believe that you are totally able to transform your life and to create a new life for you like a phoenix. phoenix rising from ashes. You need to dismantle all the illusions that you are having now, to go to the most foundation of your real person. And on the way of finding your real you, you need to be very persistent and devoted to the work, and you will achieve it someday. Okay, so this is the advice and the support messages from the universe for you today, and this is the end of my reading today. Thank you very much for having patience with me, and please remember that why having this part done, I still put the candle there, and it means the Reiki energy is still there beside you. And so thank you once again, and see you next time. Bye bye.